Joining us now, former U.S. ambassador to Russia, now the director of the Institute for International Studies at Stanford, Michael McFaul. Also with us, retired Army four-star General Barry McCaffrey. He is an NBC News military analyst. Good morning to you both. General McCaffrey, let me begin with you on the military side of this. Vladimir Putin just now going straight for places like playgrounds. We know he's attacked hospitals, train stations with refugees, a pedestrian bridge yesterday. What does this tell you about his state of mind right now?
Well, I think he's desperate. The wheels are coming off the Russian army. Their senior leadership's in disarray. Putin sacked 8 of his generals. 10 have been killed in action, primarily because of their poor operational security. It doesn't appear as if he has remaining options except what essentially has turned into a criminal campaign against the Ukrainian people, going after their power, trying to make sure that they freeze and are in the dark this winter. It's highly unlikely that this approach would do anything but steal the resolve of the Ukrainian people. It won't tip the military balance in any way in the Russians' favor. So, it's a savage attack on Ukraine's civilian population. It's a tragic outcome, but we should take out of this a notion that we've got to increase support to the Ukrainian armed forces. We got to, in my view, give them M1 modern tanks, ATACMS missiles, and enhance their air defense system so they can get through this winter and possibly have dramatic successes on the tactical battlefield.
Ambassador McFaul, what about from your side of things? You know Vladimir Putin well. You understand how Russia works. Putin trying to draw some equivalence between a bridge he built to Crimea, the attack on that bridge a couple of days ago, and a pedestrian bridge in Ukraine, or a playground in Ukraine, or a train station, or a hospital, or a theater in Ukraine. What do you see in these attacks from Putin yesterday?
I agree with General McCaffrey. These are signs of desperation. The one place they didn't strike anybody? On the battlefield. So Ukrainian soldiers, their armed forces, they attack installations, including this bridge that supplies their soldiers to the south where they're fighting in Kherson. And Putin's only retaliatory measure is to attack playgrounds. I know that park well in downtown Kiev. That shows to me that he does not have a plan. He's involved in in the planning of the war efforts these days more than ever before, but he doesn't have a plan. These are signs of desperation. I would also say one other thing. There's a real paradox compared to what he said he was trying to do. Remember, several months ago, he said he was going to unite Ukrainians and Russians because they're all the same people, and yet he continues to attack the Ukrainians, the exact opposite outcome that he was intending to. And today and yesterday, he's attacking Zaporizhzhia. That is a place that he just on paper annexed in a meeting at the Kremlin 10 days ago, again, underscoring that he does not have a game plan for how to win this war.
So General, we've been showing video this morning, again, of the bridge being blown up. You had said a few days back that you've blown up a few things in your time. But I'm trying to figure out this image, if we can show the truck on there. The explosion is so huge and it spread so quickly. It's hard to believe that all came from a truck bomb. What's your best operating theory based on this footage?
I don't have a clue. Bringing down reinforced concrete bridges is really a difficult task. I mean, as an undergraduate at West Point, we actually trained on how to blow bridges down. It's a very tough thing to do without hours of engineered demolitions. It looks to me as if it was a truck bomb, and either deliberately or by chance it got the 7 fuel cells on a railroad on the other span. An absolutely brilliant move in that it humiliated Putin on the day after his birthday, and to some extent has impaired the logistics supply to Russian criminal invasion of Ukraine. So we'll see how it comes out. But at no point now do the Russian military have any argument that they're likely to achieve Putin's political purpose. They're in trouble. The country's coming apart. There's a good argument that Ambassador McFaul will have better numbers on it, that more men have fled Russia than have reported into the conscription services. Economically, I think Russia's permanently impaired, not just during the course of this war. So Putin has no reverse gear left on him. He's plunging ahead. The Looney Tunes on Russian state TV now are urging him to continue terror attacks on the Ukrainian people. This guy has run out of ideas, and it's a tragedy for Ukraine.